So, we finally got a trailer for Deep Blue Sea 3. I really enjoyed the first Deep Blue Sea. It's easily one of the better shark movies that we get nowadays. Like, it's not Jaws greatness or anything, but at the same time, it's not as bad as Sharknado, House Shark, Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, all those other stupid, shitty B-grade shark movies. Where Jaws and Deep Blue Sea, why they had better reviews than a movie like Sharknado, for example, is because they treated sharks like what they are. Like, they're just creatures in the ocean and we're in their territory. Where a movie like Sharknado and Mega Shark and House Shark fell wrong is those movies, and this is what a lot of shark movies do nowadays, is they treat sharks like they're these overpowered killing machines. Like, they treat them like they're larger than life. And that's where those shark movies fell wrong. Is a shark is just like any other creature in the sea. Like, it's not better than any other, and that's what Sharknado tried to do. And I'm going to be honest here. I have fun with Sharknado. Like, when I'm not taking the movie seriously, I can enjoy it and all of its sequels. I can have a good time with that movie. Like, I can put it on and just laugh my ass off at seeing Sharknadoes fly out of a tornado and kill people in hilarious ways. Like, I can take that shit hilarious. Like, I can have fun and just laugh at how bad that is and have fun with a bad movie. As long as the movie knows it's bad and it's playing with how ridiculous its premise is, I can have a good time with it. But for the shark, with a movie like, okay, I'm going to give an example here, like Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. Take that movie for example. Why that movie is so bad, I've only seen that movie like once in my life. Why that movie is so bad is because a good 95% of the runtime of that movie is focused on the human characters, and for a movie called Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, we're not there to see human characters. I mean, who gives a shit about human characters? Like, seriously. So, and I think in that movie there's like only like 2 minutes of action between the shark and the octopus. So yeah, that movie I think is absolutely unwatchable because it's like, it's not called Mega Shark versus human characters. It's not called that. We don't need, and I understand I'm going on a rant here, but we don't need a movie built around 95% of the runtime being focused on human characters that we can't care shitless for. So, and looking back at that movie, I saw that movie like probably. I saw that movie when Meg was coming out, because I was on this like whole shark movie, like watching every shark movie up until the Meg. And I think Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus was one of those movies, and from memory, we learnt jack shit about the human characters in that movie. For a movie that's built around human characters, we certainly didn't know much about them by the end of that movie. And at least with a movie like Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, like that movie is at least even with how it does things. Like, it's even, like, there's even screen time for human characters and the shark versus Crocosaurus. And there's even runtime, like there's more action in that movie of Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus than there is in Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. So I mean, yeah, like that's just my rant on the Masters. I really wanted to get that off my chest. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about like my rant for all these shitty shark movies out there. So yeah, Deep Blue Sea 3. I made a video a couple of weeks ago about the announcement for this and how this movie was going to be rated R and it was going to be bloody and gory, and that I had my fingers crossed on that, because an R rating, like, that could possibly make the movie, it might not make it better, but it could at least make it more entertaining. So, and I still stand by that. Now that we have a trailer, this trailer is 1 minute and 53 seconds long. I'm very curious. As I said in my video, I'm curious about Deep Boy C3. I don't think it will be any good, because, Deep Boy C2 is a shot-for-shot remake of the first movie that offers nothing new. And the sharks were like robots or something in it. Like, I don't want to go there, because that movie was just so bad. I don't even want to remember it. So, Deep Boy C3, this is the official trailer, so I guess I'll just go ahead and click play, because I don't know really what to expect, and then I'll see you guys after the trailer for my thoughts on the trailer.
Hey, all you Shark Week fans out there. Welcome back. It's our third summer here at Little Happy, an abandoned fishing village in the Mozambique Channel.
Sharks return here each year. Their home, like ours, is under attack from climate change.
Emma, what's wrong?
A half dozen people went missing about 100 miles up the Orange River. Turns out it was bull sharks.
So what do we do?
There is a boy in the field.
It's big. Shark!
Brown, where are you?
There he is.
Those sharks have been altered, engineered. They're not sharks.
Climate change is making them highly aggressive towards everything.
Get out of the water!
It's all about survival, folks. That was close.
Few things I gotta say about this trailer. First off, this trailer wasn't half bad, if I gotta admit. And I think a lot of that actually comes from the fact that this is not another shot-for-shot remake like Deep Boy C2 was. This at least attempts to do something new. This at least attempts to go a new story direction to Deep Boy C1 and Deep Boy C2. And on that note, this is probably the most unique story. And I feel like they've definitely learnt from their mistakes in Deep Boy C2 on making a shot-for-shot remake of Deep Boy C1. I feel like they've definitely learnt, and they want to do something new here, because watching this trailer, like, there's a lot of things in this trailer I don't like, and there's a lot of things in this new story direction that I don't like, and that's for sure. But as a standalone, and looking at Deep Boy C1 and Deep Boy C2, and looking at it as all three movies as one whole franchise, this is the most different and the most unique. And I got to respect that. I got to respect them for having the balls to do something new and different. And that new and this new story direction that Deep Boy C3 is going, it will either be hit or miss with audiences. Like, you will either like the new story direction or you won't like the new story direction, but that's up to you if you ever do see Deep Boy C3. The trailer, it looks fun enough. Like I said, I certainly have my problems with this trailer. But I mean, it looks some fun. I know I will probably watch it. I might not review it on my channel, but That's probably the biggest thing I can take away from this trailer is it's different and unique to Deep Blue Sea 1 and 2. It's not trying to, remake Deep Blue Sea 1 or 2. And I think that's the biggest positive I can probably take away. The CGI, I think for a straight-to-video, doesn't look half bad either. So I just watched the trailer for a second time, and there were a few details I actually missed that I picked up on upon second viewing of the trailer. A few pieces of dialogue that the characters say within the first few seconds of the trailer, and that I can see the film possibly doing something creative with, and it's an interesting idea, and I'm about to get to that. And I thought, since I'm editing the video now, I'll just edit in this portion of the video. I'll record a new bit on my second viewing thoughts on the Deep Blue Sea 3 trailer, because there are actually a few scenes and a few little details I missed in the trailer, which, like I said, it could be interesting. So yeah, I'll get right into it. So the first thing I want to mention, it's within the first few seconds of the trailer. One of the characters say that they're in an abandoned fishing village in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the ocean, and then you get the shot. Then you get the long shot of the fishing village, and all you see around it is just nothing but water and ocean and waves. That's all you see. That I can see the film doing something interesting with, because if they're in the middle of nowhere, I wonder if it would be harder to contact people on land, since they're in the middle of nowhere here. I'm just wondering if it would be easy to contact people from where they are, if they would have a good signal where they are, to contact people on land if there is an emergency, which in the case of this film, sharks attacking them. So I don't know, I think that's a very interesting idea, because I think it does add another level of danger to the film. They're in an abandoned fishing village, it's just them, and something went horribly wrong and sharks started attacking them. So I think that's an interesting idea. I think it does have a claustrophobic idea, I guess, to it, where there's only very few ways they can run before the shark can actually get them, because they're on this very small village in the middle of the oceans. And from the long shot that we got in the first few seconds of the trailer, it looks like there's very limited ways to actually run before the shark catches up to them. So yeah, the film, it looks like it has another level of danger and a level of, I guess, of claustrophobia and all that. So yeah, I'm interested in that. I watched it a second time, I was just like, wait, what? Did I hear that properly? And I was just like, yeah, I was just thinking that could be something interesting. And I won't lie, that does get me a bit excited for Deep Blue Sea 3. From the trailer, it doesn't, like I said, in the before this, there's obviously things I don't like in the trailer, but that was one thing. I had to watch the trailer a second time to actually pick up on that dialogue. Very interested to see how they actually use the abandoned fishing village, and like I said, that could add another layer of tension to the movie as well, because like I said, there's only very few ways these characters can run, because this is a very small fishing village, at least judging from the long shot that we got of it in the first few seconds of the trailer. It looks like there's very few ways they can run and hide before the shark gets them. So yeah, that can add another layer of tension and claustrophobia and danger to the movie. So I'm very curious. I think that's a very interesting setting, and I'm curious to see how they actually utilize this setting when I actually do see the movie. That's got me excited to see the movie. So there's this scene in the trailer. I can't confirm this is what is going to happen, but I was just estimating from the scene. This happens at 1 minute and 40 in the trailer. There's like these two friends. It looks like these two friends have turned against each other because it looks like they're kind of fighting each other. At least just judging from this quick scene here. It looks like they're fighting each other. So it looks like the movie might have a friendship betrayal storyline as well, which I can like me personally, I can see that going down in a movie like this, where people are basically dying left and right here. Sharks are attacking. I can see friends and all that turning against each other and doing their own, doing their own way to survive this. So I can see friendship betrayal being a something happening. Like, it might not, like I might be looking at this scene completely wrong, but at least just judging from this very quick scene, like it's only about like a 5-second scene, so I can't really give a clear estimation of what's happening, but just from my own opinion at what I think is happening in this scene, that's what I think is happening. Is it's these two friends, either one has turned against the other, and or one's like I can't really, like I said, I can't really give a clear estimation, but at least just from what I can clear out in this scene, it looks like they're fighting each other. That's probably the best estimation I can give at the moment until the movie does come out. And we see a shark jump out of the water in the background. So like that, I thought was just like it's the basic shark movie cliches, like sharks are jumping out of the water, because that happens in shark movies a lot now. So I don't know. I thought that was just a cheesy shark movie cliche in this trailer, and I thought it was just something worth mentioning. Also hoping to see some good gore in the movie, since this is going to be R-rated. That's at least hopefully one thing that this movie can offer, since it is a shark movie that's being rated R. Hopefully they can deliver on some cool deaths and some good gore and all that in the movie, and they even hint at it in the trailer by saying, like, this is the last two taglines or whatever you want to call them that pop up in the trailer. It says prepare carnage. They are the last two title cards that come up in the trailer. So it does hint at the carnage. I'm just hoping it lives up to that name. I just hope it lives up to the carnage name, and I hope it offers some cool deaths at least. They don't have to be creative, but at least just since it's an R, I'm just hoping they utilize that R rating. Since it's a shark movie, like show the kills, show the deaths on screen. Don't shy away. But anyway, so they are my quick thoughts on the Deep Blue Sea 3 trailer. So anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments, have you seen the Deep Blue Sea 3 trailer? Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of it. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you in the next video.